Good evening. Welcome once again to the Torah Delights podcast. Thank you for joining me. It's much appreciated. This week, Parshas Beshalach, we are learning from Vort Parsha from meilich biederman. And this is meilich sedra. Meilich is mole amuna batochen. That's the theme of that's Vort Parsha. That's the theme of meilich through all the sedras in the Torah. Always links it to the amuna batochen, and Beshalach is the ultimate sedra, oozing of betochen and amuna b'Hashem. So we'll give some examples and some beautiful ideas brought out from Vort meilich. So the first one is, it says, it's impossible for a person to live without amuna. And he brings from the Gemara and Sanhedrin, Samach Aleph on base, al Apostle. And this week says, there's Oz Yoshe. Then Oz Yoshe, then the Yoshe in the future they'll sing. Shenichtav Loshen Oz Osid. Oz Yoshe is in the future. Then Yoshe in the future they will sing. So what's he say? Mikan le'tchid, the Gemara says, Mikan le'tchid amesim and Torah. From here, from Oz Yoshe, we learn out Tchis Amesim is from the Torah. So what's the Pshat? Kaleina is to say Shul Osid Lovai in the future Achat Tchis Amesim Yeshovim Moshe b'nei Yisrael Zamas Ashir Azos L'Hashem. That in the future, after Tchis Amesim, the Yidden will be so happy that they'll return. That Moshe Rabbeinu Yeshuvim Moshe Rabbeinu will return of b'nei Yisrael Loimes Ashir Azos L'Hashem to say this shir. That's why it's Osid Lovai. Rav Hakon Rav Cheskel Kozme, Mayonis Shin Tov, Maduro Akacha Lahazke kan in Tchis Amesim. What's Tchis Amesim got to do with quoting this pasuk of Oz Yoshe? We explained it in the brackets, but what's the Gemara? What's the idea behind the Gemara? Listen to this, Rabbi say, Ki ba'isa shah. At that time, when they sang the Shira, Zoche b'nei Yisrael Hiskalus Elokus, the Yidden was Zoche to this Hiskalus, to this revelation from Hashem. Ad she'omru zeh keli, shehoyi marin olav be'etzba, they saw the B'doin Shloim's finger k'viyocho, Varosa, the famous Gemara Shivcha al Hayom, and the Shivcha al Hayom saw Mashalo Roy Cheskel Ben Buzi. That he was zoyechet to these wonderful, amazing nisim. The nimsa, listen to this, rabbis. The nimsa, what happened? Shenisvatel mehem inyan harmona. Yes, you've read correctly. I had to read it twice. The nimsa, what happened? Shenisvatel mehem inyan harmona. The minion of Amuna was mevatel. Why? Shahare kol mahusa shalamuna hu la'amin b'dova she'ein ne'eleinem. What's the whole yisoid of Amuna is to believe something that person can't see. Ki b'dova ha'oimid nochachai ein mamin. Something that he can see with his eyes. He doesn't need to be a mamin, doesn't need to believe in it because he can see it. El hu roi b'mechush, he sees it, it's in front of him. Therefore, since at that time there was zeichet to see these nisim, therefore the level of amunah of believing something they couldn't see was taken away. Therefore, how would the mechazik their amunah? B'tchis amesim, by connecting it to tchis amesim, ki im zois adan lo roi b'neim, because this they never saw. The tchis amesim they hadn't seen. Or b'zeh shaykh shekames inyan amunah. Through Oz Yoshe, that's what the Gemara links Oz Yoshe to Tchis Amesim, that even though they saw these great nisim, then maybe their amunah would be affected by remembering Tchis Amesim, that the schus that they'll have Tchis Amesim, which they said that will restore their amunah. But Chein Pishu B'Shem Mikra V'Ro Eso Om Hashem. Hai Nishuroi B'Names Kavod Hashem. They saw the state the possible you are and their people saw Hashem. That they saw Kavod Yispoch of Yochel, the glory of Hashem. Machaven Shechein Chosh Shekei said Ma'at and Mekayim V'Aminu B'Shem Moshe Avdoi, and they said, therefore, how can we Mekayim Kate said Ma'at is Kayim B'Hem. So how could now how can the Yidden then be Mekayim the mitzvah? Since they saw the Euros and they saw Hashem, how can they be Mekayim this mitzvah? You mean Hashem Moshe Avdoi? Okay, Oz Yoshe. Then it says, therefore, that's what we said, Oz Yoshe. Gile lahem tzoi tchis ha-mesim, that was to reveal to them the secret of tchis ha-mesim, b'chtei shech lechazik b'amunah torah, that they can lechazik in amunah torah. Isn't that a beautiful idea? It's not the straightforward pshat. It's a lesson in amunah. So he says, the hemshech, carrying on this theme, hemshech devar of kosev, the Rav Agum Mariminov, v'achar shehi mushris b'liba amunah b'plachan, Vort Parshas Beshalach. He says, when a person, one of the benefits of having a munah in Hashem is that he can also come, it can come easy to Mekayim another mitzvah of a haftarecha kamecha. V'yezoi. How does that work? Everything that he sees by a friend, if a person's got a munah, everything he sees by his friend, lo yikana, he won't be jealous of him. And this is in Madrega, but this is how we should be. Even if he sees his friend is masik his gavul, meaning, for instance, he opens the shop down the road from him, and he brings the example that I said that if his friend opens a shop nearby him, he shouldn't worry about it. So what his friend opens hasn't got any shaykhs to what is coming to him. What is the says what is set aside for a person won't be increased or decreased by what his friend does. And therefore Hashem said, I'm going to rain down lechem, bread from Shemaim. So by Yecholis, Bonishon is by Yecholis, he can do anything. Hashem could have made it that once a week he supplies them with food for the week. It's a 1 week shop, 1 day shop. For Afafin, so why did it have to be Yom Yom? Why did the Apostle have to say? Why was it Hinei? Why did it say that Hashem is mamti lachem lechem min hashemayim Yom every day? Could have done it pamachas. And it says, "V'yotzeh v'loktu dova yom b'yom," and the people went out and they gathered yom b'yom. Why? Why is it positive? In order to fix in a person's heart the middle of amunah b'tochen, laman yeidu, that they should know shemisha bar yoimai, that the same person, same Rebbeinu Shalom who created the day, bar panososoi. And just as every day comes, so his parnasa will come. That was the emphasis of saying that just as the day comes, so your parnasa will come. You don't need to have it all in one go because maybe it won't come the next day. No, Bonshon created days, he created the parnasa. This is what he said, Laman and the Sen, the parish. That's what he's saying. That if a person is this is the idea that Yom B'Yom, this Hashem created the day, he doesn't need to worry, it will come. And we carry on the same theme. Vayoyim Hashem, Moshe, Hini mamti lechem in Shemaim. I'm going to rain down for you lechem in Shemaim. Ata harisa ladas shcholis tzarchanos b'nosa shel odom b'dei Shemaim heim. The person could say that everything that he understands that all panos is b'yad Hashem, and it comes from Shemaim. V'Hakadosh Baruch Hu has all mefanos mekaner aimim, and Hashem gives panosa mekaner aimim to the creepy crawlies and to all the animals. V'ad beitza kinim b'vadlid shena, and to even the little ants they have to eat. Ele yichalchul kol ish lefi tzorchei. And Hashem looks after everyone, from the birds, the animals, to the humans, everyone. But Shema Toima, maybe a person will say, Lo nemru devorim halolu ela misha oived es Hashem b'chol levovoi. Maybe I won't be zoicha. Maybe it's a tzaddik. Maybe it's the Rechaim Kanievskis of the world, the tzaddikim of the world, the people who learn all day. And they will be zochli read this Hamon, Vashbas Benosim. Maybe it applies to them, not to the average Joe. Maybe I'm what bizoicha. But listen what he says. Af shomana le divrei meilich chachma. The meilich chachma says Moedik. Eliadab, my son says, come in. I want him to hear the meilich chachma. He's sitting on the couch. He's not sleeping. He's came in at the right time to hear the meilich chachma. Zok the meilich chachma hamavor. Ki bo hakosiv lahoisi machshavazu. The pasuk comes to tell us that a person is have as machshava. Akach nema. The pasuk says to Zayin Lama base, "Leman yiris alechem asher chalti eschem." But midway tzitzachem Mitzrayim. So he says, when did the Boy Shalom give mon to the Yidden? Was it after they had the zchus to accept the Torah after Kabbalah and they kept the Torah? Then they got them on? No. Taketh both thoughts eschem es Mitzrayim, straight away when they took them out of Mitzrayim, hechalti eschem in Amon. Then the Yidden was zoichet to this wonderful nace of the Mon. At that time, when did they receive the Mon? At the time when they didn't yet accept the Torah. For Adain lo Sadiq Gemurim, and they weren't Sadiq and Gemurim. They hadn't accepted the Torah. They were on a pretty, Lam test, Shari Mem test. They just got out. But Adain lo Sadiq and they weren't the finished article. But Lahem Nitin Amon. At that time they were given the Mon. And this is what the Boy Shalom is telling. This is why this is a sign for all generations. The koyach of Amunah is so great that even though they hadn't yet received the Torah, even though they weren't considered Siddiqim Gemara, but with Amunah they were zoicha to the Mon. They believed in the bunch and they believed we're going to go out. They went out from Mitzrayim. They didn't ask where we got food for what we're going to do. And that's the chus of listening to Moshe Rabbeinu and going out from Mitzrayim. That was zoicha. That there was zoicha. And that's the power of the koyach of Amunah. That's what Amunah can achieve. I want to say one more vort. Listen to this, Rabbi. So this is absolutely gold dust. It is beautiful. It says, Mama Oid. So he says, Mama Oid. So a person goes through, Mama Oid Tzorch La'amod on a Mishma Beis in the Soyin. A person shouldn't lose his Yishuv Adas. The Prophet's telling the person shouldn't lose his Yishuv Adas and his patience. He believes in Hashem. Got a munah, he gets tested, he should remain calm. Kach nem b'pashon, this is learned out from the parsha, Yudalav. The Yom Moshe, the people, the Yidden said to Moshe Rabbeinu, Hamabli ein kavon b'Mitzrayim. They were complaining, did you take us from Mitzrayim? Are there not enough graves in Mitzrayim? They took out from the Midbar. But Tamua, and it's a wonder ma'od, how could it be that the Yidden would start complaining about the food, about the mon, the food, the drink and everything? They wanted meat, they wanted water. How could it be? They saw with their own eyes the strong hand of Hashem, and all these wonderful miracles. Ella, through the Bahala is the nervousness, through all the panic. When they saw the Yidden, the Mitzrayim behind them, and the sea in front of them, they lost their minds and their patience. They saw this sorrow coming close to them and they got panicked. When a person gets panicked and he gets overtaken by these thoughts, chas v'sholom he can lose his amunah on Hashem. V'zehu sheheshivu miyad Moshe v'omer. This is what Moshe Rabbeinu was implying. Al tiru, don't be afraid. It's yatsu, stand firm. Ru'us yeshus Hashem. Sheyatze lochem hayom. Keloim his yatzu amakoimim. Be firm on your place. Orishon mischas v'hischaskas. Below bilbul v'tishta shamoichin. Stand firm. Don't be swayed by outside factors. Zichrus barachem hameitim lachem. Remember Rabbeinu Shloim who created you, is good to you. Atinei v'asalachem nisim nefloes Mitzrayim. He did do these nisim for you, Mitzrayim. Meilich torah is yeshus Hashem. Through this you'll see the yeshus Hashem. Asher yoslechem kamayayim. The set is full of amunah and betochen. Maybe be zoicha to amunah and betochen and trust in Hashem and be zoicha all the brachas haksuv b'torah which come from that. May you all have a wonderful Shabbos. Please pass on the podcast Torah Delights to anyone who you think may be interested. Please email me info@netfurniture.co.uk. I'd love to hear any thoughts or feedback, and I wish you a wonderful Shabbos.